访问你。
多了解啊，了解我这样啦。
哎呦，怎么你要接受？
要出名吗？出风头，你讲的。
操，要了，浪费时间做什么
？My mom thinks that I'm mentally challenged, so we gone through counseling sessions. She thinks, yeah, I must be, deprived of bad childhood, stuff like that. Yeah, I mean elements of truth lah. I had to start from my public service days. I was really into government. I really thought I want to really help this country. I was patriotic. I mean, I was a great fan of LKY in my younger days. I always go to MPH to read up his books. I was with the grassroots as well, with the union as well. Yeah, because I really want to train myself to be the next Prime Minister. First 3 years, I think I was a very good boy. I just obey instructions. I do whatever I can. Then I think maybe about the 4th to my ending career years, then I started to be a bit of off thinking. Then I start to read Wall Street Journal. I start to read International Herald Tribune, Financial Times. Some of the columns, they start to condemn the Singapore government. There's something, what dawns upon me? Why this system is like so two-faced? Then I start to had a bit of uneasiness and difficulties when I was progressing in my career. I was still being promoted. I could have just done that and then progress effectively like all other public servants. Take instructions, do it. I simply can't. Then that's when I realized I start to descend. I start to bend the rules. That was my first election, so of course I'm a bit of newbie. I sincerely wanted to participate. I already dropped the check to Ministry of Finance. That time was 14,500. Yeah, but on the back of my mind, I hated all these criteria because you are not making it simple and layman and easy for the man on the street to contest. You are setting the barrier very, very high. So you are telling that not everybody can become a member of parliament. Even a hawker man, a butcher, a vegetable seller, or a beggar on the street can be a member of parliament if he or she is being voted in. I mean, I like to believe that is true lah. So since I have this idealistic mindset, right, I think I should represent this thought. Now you see me, I don't even bother to bring in the check. I don't even I submit a blank form this time round. I know they are going to disqualify me. Obviously, you don't show up with your centers, proposals, seconders. You are just being stupid lah. If you are 1 man, you go SMC. If you are 5 men, 4 men, you go GRC. That's the system that we created. But I don't want to be limited by that. I don't give a whether Marine Parade is a GRC. What makes me inferior to a 5-man team? Just like Bruce Lee, right? You can take on 5%, right? Of course, if I see myself at that caliber in politics, then why not?
Do you see yourself?
Of course.
Okay, this is our greenhouse. My wife's favorite corner.
I have all the vegetables all planted. You see all my bunny footprint. Jump on it. Makan.
Our bunnies came and
bunny,
wipe out our
just
crops.
keep eating for my greenhouse.
Whenever we never feed her, right, she'll come here to help herself. She'll wipe out our garden.
But I'm still hoping for miracles. You never know, people are just going to come to you, they're going to give you the money, they're going to give you the vote, they're going to give you the support that you need. That has to be done, it has to be done organically. Just at the path, the lifestyle I believe in. We don't believe in putting pesticide and chemicals into our plants and the soil, right? And genetically modify them so that we can consume it. So likewise, if I applied that sense when I step into the nomination center, I don't go and like beg for people to hey, please support me, please second me, propose me. If you don't believe in what you are doing, then you don't do it. It's like why am I obeying the rules in the first place when I was disgust with the rules. A lot of people like my wife kombucha, so they order from her. This is the vegan version of Yakult without the milk and the artificial sugar.
Probiotics.
No, that's why I find opposition very funny also. So, what's the point of contesting if you play by the rules? If you agree with them so much, you should help them. You shouldn't even be opposing. What are you really opposing? You just thought that you are not like them, but trust me, when that day you form the government, you do exactly the same shit as them.
I can't stop what he's doing because it is his choice, his rights. But I feel that what he's doing is not making any changes. I mean, I asked him, why are you doing this over and over again and expecting different results? I feel that you want to make a statement, right? You should at least go through all the criteria and then you get to the next stage where you get the platform to speak up, you see. If you don't, then I find that it's ridiculous and it's a waste of time, to be honest. My only concern is whether he will lose his Grab job. Even though he literally was just picking up form and didn't do anything, he was not making any impact. But I mean, Singapore is quite cruel, to be honest. They will teach you a lesson, just to stop you from doing what you are doing.
We should not, because we are afraid of being taught a lesson, then we don't do what we want to do. If I have to lose my job, if I have to go and become a garbage collector, because that is like the lower rung of the path. Yeah, I also thought so. He knows that. I also researched a bit of that. At one point I was thinking maybe if I really lose all the job opportunities, right?
You'll just go and collect garbage.
I'll just go and collect garbage.